If you've been in Mexico City, you know that the angel is really far, far away from this building. When I mean the angel, I'm talking about this one. What are we going to do on this exercise? We're going to make the angel reflection over the windows of the building. The first step is to open the files. Where you can download them? Well, they are on our webpage. You can find them in class activity, okay? Now, once you open them, we're going to start by working on the angel picture. We're going to select the image. There are two ways of doing it. The shortcut is Command A or Control A if you have a PC. If you don't like it this way, you can come here where it says Select All. Please then copy. Remember, there are always two ways of doing it. You can come to Edit, Copy, or press Command C or Control C if you have a PC. Then let's go to the building file. Now, we're going to create a new layer because we're going to apply it over the window, okay? Now, there are four ways of creating a new layer. One of them is opening the layers, window layers. You can come here to the corner and select new layer. The other way of doing it is clicking here and it says create new layer. The third way is going to the upper menu and select new layer, and the fourth is going to be using the shortcut. In this case will be Command Shift N, okay? I usually save it with a name because it's going to be easier for me to do, for example, all the retouching and finding the layers. So I'm going to write down angel, okay? And then press OK. I have to be sure to be on this layer because this layer is going to have all the effects that we're going to learn. So please select it. Then let's go to the top menu, filter, and select vanishing point. Once we're here, we're going to find out that we have an extra menu on the left side of the screen. We're going to select the second one. Okay, let me get closer to the image so you can find out what I'm going to do. This tool is going to be helpful if we have figures that are based on rectangles, okay? So it needs to have like 4 points. So I'm going to click 4 points in one side of the building, like this. I'm just pressing it. And then I'm going to press Command or Control if you have a PC. And you're going to hold, and you're going to find out that you are making another rectangle, okay? Let me get backward so you can take a look at what we have right here. Remember that we just copy an angel? Well, let's paste it. To paste it, please Command B or Control B. And here you have it. If you want to transform this, remember that there is a shortcut that is called Transform. It's Command T. So I'm going to press Command T. I'm going to make it smaller and I'm going to press Shift because I don't want it to be distorted. I'm going to define the size that I want to, and I'm going to place it at the side of the building so I can have like the height of the building, and then I'm going to move my mouse over the building, and as you can see, it's going to adapt to the shape that I have right here. Okay, now I'm going to leave it right here. Once I have it like this, I'm going to press OK. Now, you may say, Brenda, come on, it doesn't look real or natural. Of course it doesn't. Remember that we're going to learn too the blending modes. Where are we going to find them? Okay, on the layers window, I'm going to get closer so you can take a look to it. There is an option that is called blending mode for the layer. Now, please, instead of having normal, select where it says overlay. And there you have it. Now, if you don't like it and you want to know and need the rest of the blendings, here you have an example, okay, of how it works. Now, the good thing about this picture is that it has a sky, and the background has a sky too. Now, I'm going to select overlay And if you still think that it doesn't look natural, at the side you have something that is called opacity. You're going to select it and you're going to lower it maybe to 60. 60 is fine for me. It's up to you. Now we're going to learn some specific and really important steps. If you already finished, for example in my case, I have already finished, what I'm going to do. As I have layers, I need to save it in a specific format. This format is called Photoshop. So let's go File, Save As, and I'm going to save it like Building Brenda. The format has to be Photoshop because it has layers. Another format that supports layers is TIFF, is this one, but it makes like the file really, really heavy. Right now we're going to leave it in Photoshop, okay? And as you can see, layers is already marked. I'm going to click Save. Now, if I'm not going to do anything else on the picture, like placing text or doing something else, and I say, wow, it's ready for me to share it to the world, what I'm going to do, I need to flatten the image. So I'm coming to the corner and I'm going to select Flatten Image. Now, if I'm going to share it to the web, remember that there's a specific format. So I go again to the upper menu, File, Save As, and instead of Photoshop, I'm going to select this one, JPEG. This format is going to compress the image and is going to have a really, really low, it's not going to be so heavy. It's really short or small format. You're going to see and find out why. When you save it, you're going to have this window and it's going to tell you the size of the file. For example, if you have a really small size, it's going to be like this, but the quality is not going to be exactly like the best one. So as a suggestion, please select from 8 to 12, okay? 1.4 megabytes is really a small file. Once you have it like this, press OK, and now you can save it. So I hope you enjoyed this small exercise. Vanishing point is going to be helpful only if you have this type of structures, okay? Imagine how you can use it in the future. For example, if you want to place a banner over a building, or if you want to make a mock-up, this is how it's done. I hope you love it, because I do, and have a wonderful day. Take care.